What's up, everybody? Welcome back. So today we're going to be doing Reiner's Armoured Titan throwing a punch, basically. So close up on his face, about to punch the screen, about to punch us. So let's just go for it, right? Super close up on his face, and we'll start with his eyes. So we got like a head tilt, okay? So the eyes are kind of on this diagonal. So center point of my page is about here. Come over to the right. I'm going to start with his right eye. Okay, so real close. Kind of no pupils. I don't know if he normally has pupils, but here we go. So we'll just go diagonal first, right, for the start of his eye, like that. And then it'll come across the top. And then it'll curve down the back. Like so. And then we bring it around into the tear duct. Like so. Then we go over and do the other eye. So diagonal again. Now you're about to, like one, maybe two eyes across. Quite far apart, the eyes. And then it curves, goes this way. And then we do the curve bit here, and then back up to the tear duct. Okay. Now, so we've all sorts of bone and texture and stuff all around this. Okay. So we'll do this sort of frowning brow sort of area first, right? So it just like goes that way, kind of like a tick or a check mark. Same thing over here. Okay, like that. And this is an armor plate that goes the whole way around his eye, right? So it's kind of like goggles or something like that. So it like comes around here, goes down towards his cheek, goes back up, back in. And then up towards the top of his nose, and it's kind of like a muscle where the muscle meets the bone sort of line there. And then it has a zigzag sort of pattern again across the top of the nose, so you're just like doing that kind of thing. And then we do the same thing over the other side. Out, down, around, down to there, and then we do this kind of thing like that. So we got kind of like this Batman sort of mask kind of thing. So texture lines and things inside here. So you can have some lines going this way and around from the corner of his eye. So you know, all those sort of muscle fiber lines and all that kind of stuff just coming around the eye here. Like so. Right, so this is an armor plate here on top, right? So this is going to go up like so. And then it'll go in, goes underneath hair here. But we have another sort of line there like that. And then this goes up that way. Step in. And then this will go up underneath his hair as well. Just there. And you can have some like extra little texture in the Mappa sort of, you know, style. There can be these extra lines and dots, and just to add these extra little bits to them. Like that. Right, so we do his nose before we do like all the hair. There's all texture lines inside here as well, but we'll just get the main parts in. So what we can see like the bridge of his nose sort of line here, right? And maybe like something just on the side. And then his nostrils kind of stick out here. Go in. Down to like a point in the middle of his nose. Back around. And up to the nostril on the other side. Like so. And then another sort of nose line or something here. Right, so it's kind of like an arrow sort of pointing downwards. Line on the side. Like again, lots of these little texture lines and stuff coming around. So then there's a line comes down from the center of his nose to the top of his lip, and then this points down like so. And then we step down and back up a couple of times here, right? So this steps down, steps back up, steps down, steps back up, right? And this side as well, step down, step back up. This could be wider because his face is kind of turned a weird way. And then this steps back up there, and this will go up like so. So this is like his face armor plate, and this will go all the way up to the side of his head, up to his kind of like his cheeks and stuff here, right? So it'll go up all the way. We eventually meet hair here, so it starts to get sort of like zigzaggy. And then we go up this way into here, and maybe zigzaggy sort of here as well. Technical term in art, zigzaggy. I can't believe people watch me. It's ridiculous. So then his cheekbones, right? So we got coming up from here, these sort of cheekbone lines, and they've got these angles on them. And one coming around his eye, sort of there as well. And there's kind of like an edge line to these jaw parts, and then some bone lines going that way. Similar sort of thing here. Sort of bone line here. Steps up a couple of times. Goes around his face. Another one here. Drawn in lighter for some reason, but that's what it's drawn in like. Right. That's like his face armor. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I guess we'll add his ears. So we can just see an ear here. Curves down around like that. This one's skinnier, turned away from us. Like that. Come down maybe a little bit further for the earlobe there. That can be an ear line. There's no mistakes, just happy accidents. And then the ear lines inside. Like so. And then we do the same over here. And then his hair, right? So we got like his fringe sort of starting here. We got this hairline spiking like this sort of stuff. Then there's hair, parts in his hair that come down here, so spiking down this way. We just add these spikes that come down his head. His hairline might continue just under here a little bit. And we go the other way then. It's kind of easy hair to do, really. Well, relatively for anime. Anime hair is really, can be really hard. Right, kind of like this kind so, right? And then the rest of his hair comes out from his ear, short, spiking, hair goes all the way up, off probably the top of my page, and you could have like, you know, hairlines going this way. Just goes up off the top of my page, and then comes down the other side towards the ear. Just these short little spikes down like that. And if you want texture and things, like so. Okay, and then muscle fiber lines. Like so. Get as much of that as you want now. And then we'll do his bottom armored plate and then the teeth, right? So just underneath here, we've got this like clinks into, you know, it fits right into his bottom jaw, right? So it's, they're mirror sort of opposite shapes here. What I mean is, so this is pointing down, and then we just do kind of the same thing. Down. So there, so like that, if you move that up, it would fit into there. So you're just like leaving a gap and then doing that shape again. And this bottom jaw plate steps down, so steps down because it all clicks in together, steps up, and then goes down to there. Then we do the same thing roughly here, down, up, down. And this comes down to his chin, so it goes down like this, down like so. And this should go in this way. And this will go in this way. Real big. And it comes around like so. And then there seems to be like some muscle fibers or something. There's like a bone section just coming across here. And this is like muscle fibers. And then there's a line coming down this way. And then we got like some 3D elements to this. So this like goes down like an edge line or something just there. Something else on the inside there. Like on the inside of that one. Like that. And then like Mappa style dots and things, scratches and things like that. So we got like muscle lines, jaw sort of muscles here, so like so. It's just all this texture and then this like that. And then of course the teeth inside. Okay, so teeth start here, so we do a bump and a bump on the edge, and then a bump and a bump on the edge, right? And that's the middle line for the teeth. So you want to make sure you got one like a set right in the middle here. So like a line, two teeth, right, like that, and then they go up like so. So once you get those two, make them look like a bunny rabbit, right? And then you just keep going, right? So the next tooth here beside, and then we can start to see the gums, right? So we can see the top of his teeth then, and they all go around like that. Okay. Like so, and these could have like extra sort of lines in between his gums, like sort of there. And then we do that for the bottom layer. Make sure you have one in the middle. We can see the gums down here. We can see a lot more of them. Bottom teeth, gum line, and then teeth going underneath. He's got an overbite, so it means the top teeth are on top of the bottom teeth. And then if you want more muscle texture, inside there. Right. Okay, so shoulder and chest. So he's winding up a punch, right? So his chest is like right here, like, or his shoulder. Is that his shoulder? Yeah, it's his shoulder. So it's like this bumping sort of armor plate. Comes down here. Chest plate. Comes out this way. Bumping down like so. And then like more texture and things on that. And then what do we got here? So like a neck muscle bone or something going that way. And then another neck muscle bone here. And then all this muscle fiber going that way. Right, and then this goes around. Very shoulder plate there. Now this is sort of like texture on it. That, and then some more sort of muscle lines, bone lines there. His neck and trapezius out from the ear. Go down that way. And then there's another thing at the back. Must be a back plate or something just there. So that's all bone. Okay, winding up the punch. So let's see what we can see here. Very dark. Okay, so arm. That's the bottom of it. Top of it comes out from his ear. That way. Right, and then we have a big fist here. And there's like, he has armor on top of the fingers. It's a hyper exposed image, so I can't really. Let's see, we'll go for it. Let's just believe, never give up. So this curves around. And then this comes down. What am I looking at here? Okay, so this goes up that way. Up to there. So, top of the thumb comes around. Goes that way. And then there's like the bony part on top as well. Comes down and up into here, around, down, into there, and then like a thumbnail on top, like so, and then texture there, and then he's got like a wrist pad or something on this. Kind of comes out around there. and more armor inside. Going that way. That way. Okay, I'm going to attempt to do now the rest of these knuckles. So we go up, real big, around. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and there's our thumb. So that looks good. Okay, so then curves around, out like so, down to there. And then our knuckles sort of bump around. So we got his like pinky one, like that. So then this finger is in, down to there. Goes up like so. And then we go in again. Knuckle comes out. Back around. Down to sort of the top of his thumb, and we'll kind of go into the next finger, and our next finger here goes out, back in. Maybe we should go this way a little bit now. This is the interesting part because you can't see anything. So we should see like the bottom of this finger, so we'll go that way. And it's kind of like hooked in. So I've got to like make this up now. I don't like making things up, but I got it. So this comes down here. And then like another sort of skin fold there. And then we have some hand sort of skin folds coming out this way. Something coming around his thumb there. And then we have white bone coming down here. That looks okay. And then the palm of his hand there. Okay, so then like top of his knuckles, we got all this bone-like texture and some of the red on the inside of the knuckles here. Coming around like so. Up to there, and like some knuckle textures and some like bone lines, mappa bone lines. Like that, and then like more muscle fiber and all this red stuff there. Right, but that's it. That's how to draw the Armoured Titan. Throwing a punch. Hope yourself, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.